Welcome to the Crochet Beginner Series. If you've ever looked at a beautiful crochet project and thought, I wish I could make that, then you're in the right place. In this series, we'll start right from the basics and learn crochet one step at a time. In today's lesson, we'll get familiar with the essential tools and materials you'll need before making your very first stitch. Hello everyone, my name is Ranjitha and welcome to my channel. What is crochet? Crochet is the art of creating fabric using just one hook and one strand of yarn. By repeating simple stitches, you can create flowers, bags, blankets, garments, home decor, and even adorable stuffed toys. The best part? You don't need expensive equipment. Just a hook, some yarn, and a little practice. You can create beautiful handmade projects. Let's start with the most important tool, your crochet hook. A crochet hook comes in different sizes. Smaller hooks make tighter stitches while larger hooks make looser stitches. When you see a crochet hook, it consists of 5 parts: the hook that catches the yarn, the throat, the shaft, and the thumb rest where you naturally hold the hook. Hooks come in different sizes. You may notice numbers or letters printed on your hook. This indicates the hook size. My advice, start with a simple hook like a 4mm hook. You don't need to purchase all of them. Crochet hooks also come made with different types of materials like aluminium, plastic, wooden and all. This determines the comfort and the grip while you are stitching. Also, they are in very small sizes. These are mainly used for thread crochet. Now let's talk about yarn. Yarn comes in many colors, different thicknesses, fibers and materials. As a beginner, it is very overwhelming. I know you might get confused of which type of yarn to use. Let's learn about the types of yarn. Yarns are usually differentiated based on the material they are made up of. They are either cotton yarns, woolen, acrylic blend and different other types. They also come in specialized forms. You can see here, these are called specialty yarns. But as a beginner, please stick to regular acrylic or worsted weight yarn. What is a yarn ply? When you see a yarn and try to open it, it is made up of multiple strands. This determines the ply of the yarn or the thickness of the yarn. As you can see here, when I try to open this yarn, you can see 3 different strands. That shows that this is a 3-ply yarn. Similarly, you have 4-ply yarn, 6-ply yarn, 8-ply yarn and so on. So when you see the yarn label, it almost gives you the details of everything about the yarn. You will know the thickness of the yarn, the fiber that is used in the yarn, the crochet hook that is recommended or the knitting hook that is recommended, the washing and other care instructions. So all you need to do is just read your label carefully and you will pretty much know all the information. Now the tricky part, which yarn to use. Yarns, like I told you, come in different sizes, textures. So when I show you these 3 yarns, which one would you choose? Would you choose the black one? No, I prefer not, because this is a very dark color and as a beginner it is very difficult to count your stitches or check your stitches. So I would not choose the black yarn. Would you check out this textured yarn? No, because it is so fluffy you cannot know your stitches. So I would not choose a textured yarn as well. So if you ask me, if you're just starting out, choose a smooth, light colored yarn. It will make learning much easier. So if you're a beginner and if you're just starting out and you would like to invest on some yarn, get some simple, smooth acrylic or mixed yarn. This would be easier for you to make your stitches and know your mistakes. Now that we have chosen our yarn and crochet hooks, we also need some extra accessories to go ahead with our projects. A simple, sharp, small scissors, a darning needle. These are very important. These will help you in finishing your projects. You will also need a stitch marker. If you do not have a stitch marker, you can also make it up with safety pins or any other markers that you can mark your rounds. And then you will need a measuring tape. This is only if you're making some measured garments or projects. And of course, your crochet hooks and yarn. And that's it, you're now familiar with the basic tools you'll need for crochet. Don't worry about remembering every detail. We'll use these tools throughout the course and they'll soon become second nature. In episode 2, we'll make our very first slip knot and foundation chain, the starting point of almost every crochet project. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with someone who would love to learn crochet. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Happy crocheting.